Hi friends, today we are going to study about the different losses occurring in a DC generator. So as we already know, the losses are always there in every machine. So in DC generator, the major losses occurring are classified as constant losses and variable losses. And the constant losses are the losses in a DC generator which remain constant at all loads. It will not be depending on the load conditions, especially that are called iron losses, mechanical losses and shunt field losses are coming under this constant loss category. And variable losses are those losses in which DC generate, in which the load, it will be varying depending upon the load conditions. And it is again different types of variable losses are there, especially copper loss in armature winding and copper loss in series field winding. So we can classify total losses as the combination of constant loss and variable losses. So we can study each one in detail. So first one we will be dealing about the copper loss, that is I square R losses, that is also known as variable loss, which is depending on the load conditions. The copper loss or I square R losses will be varying. Okay, so from where this armature copper loss or I square R loss will be occurring, especially the winding having resistance which consumes certain losses. These are termed as copper losses, because we already know that the windings are usually made of copper windings, right? So this copper is having internal resistances, and that resistances will be consuming most of the parts of copper loss. And we can say that this copper loss especially occurring in the armature winding as well as in series field windings. So Ia square Ra is the armature copper loss, where Ia is the armature current and Ra is the armature resistance. Then shunt field copper loss is the copper loss occurring across the shunt field resistance RSH. So we can call this as ISH square RSH, where ISH is the shunt field current and RSH is the shunt field resistances. Then copper loss in series field is called as ISC square RSC, where ISC is the series field current and RSC is the series field resistance. So this is all about the variable losses occurring in a DC generator. That is classification of variable losses as copper loss in armature, shunt field and series field copper losses. Then we can say that a small amount of copper loss also will be occurring in the interpole windings, which are in series with the armature, and we will be calling it as Ia square Ri, where Ri is the interpole resistance. Okay, then compound machines have both series field and shunt field already studied. So there will be also occurring these copper losses in the compensating windings. Okay, so that is all about the variable loss. That is our copper loss. Next one is our core loss. The core losses are the hysteresis losses and eddy current losses. Especially we know that these are known as constant losses, because here this will not be varying with respect to load conditions. If the load increases, the core loss will remain same. If the load decreases also, the core loss will remain same. That is why this type of losses are known as constant losses. And these core losses are mainly classified into two types, that are hysteresis loss and eddy current loss. Since the machine usually operate at constant flux density and speed, these losses are almost constant. Especially these losses are about 20% of the full load losses. And then next one is our mechanical losses, that is also called as constant loss. That is especially occurring at the mechanical parts in this DC generator. This consists of frictional losses at bearing and windage losses. Frictional loss and windage loss is the classification or types of mechanical losses occurring in a DC generator. There, the fans are usually we are using to take away the heat produced due to these mechanical losses, especially I square R losses and iron losses inside the machine. We will be providing fans for reducing these mechanical losses. Next classification is all about the stray load losses. This will be maybe new term for this you people, because the stray load losses are not occurring especially for the transformer case and all. So these are especially due to the miscellaneous losses due to some of the reasons. What are the main reasons for occurring the stray load losses? The first one is distortion of flux due to armature reaction, that we will study in the next classes. Then short circuit current in the coils due to commutation, and also these losses are difficult to find out because they can take 1% of the full load power. So these are very limited in quantity, or losses will be minimum. So mainly these losses are classified as two types. What are they? Constant loss and variable loss. And we can call this copper loss as the variable loss and core loss as the constant loss. Okay, so then another brush drop also will be considered as a loss. That is the loss occurring across the brushes in a DC generator. That will be minimum value, especially across 1 volt will be maybe occurring across the brushes. So that also can be considered as the one of the losses in a DC machine. Thank you.